everyone, and welcome back to Ow My Back Hurts, otherwise known as Picture This, the best picture movie review show. My name is Alex, here to continue this fucking journey that should stop like this week. Jack's here.
Yeah, I'm here. That's about it.
Great. Spence? I think Spence is here.
Yeah, we got Spence.
Hey, what's up, Spence?
Twinning. We should get married and have a really messy of a divorce.
And a double feature on call. Not only do we have Matthew Chen, but we also have Matthew's very good friend Cameron.
Yes.
Howdy, folks.
Hey.
Are they good friends or roommates?
And
Well,
they
you-
were roommates.
Both right now.
Sure. Yeah, that was insulting. So everybody, we're back with another episode. Just happens about as often as people get divorced. It's like 50-50. We'll either do one or we won't at this point. And this week we watched Kramer versus Kramer, otherwise known as Meryl Streep getting assaulted. And it was a movie. It was a different movie than I thought it was when I started it, because I kept waiting for the divorce proceedings for them to get to the. I thought it was a whole courtroom drama. And it's not that movie. It's mostly a movie about how hard it is being a single dad. When you've only really known your son for like minutes at a time, for days. Being just all of a sudden a single dad, that's probably really hard. And the imminent threat that someone is going to come and take your child away, which I guess probably is the feeling no matter what. If you're a parent and you're listening to this, you should probably check on your kids. Someone could be stealing them right now. Just think about that. You haven't thought about that, have you? You should check. Unless they're like very small. No one wants like really small children. Everybody is being really quiet right now. So we should get into the ratings.
Yeah, we'll start with the lowest rating we have for this movie, which it's a 3-way tie. Alex,
Wow.
kick us off.
Yeah. I think this one will probably need a rewatch in a couple of months, just because I went in with such different expectations of what the movie ended up being. For what it is, it's very good. It is very strange to see to see him, and I'm like, oh no, don't leave him alone with that kid. No, don't leave him alone with that kid. He's gonna kill that kid. Which I thought then was going to be the movie. No, it's just like them making like French toast and going to school, trying to hold down a job. It's just like a relatively harmless movie until like the last 20 minutes of it. It's mostly just him making French toast. I thought the kid was like an above average kid actor too. He asked the important questions, the real questions. Really, really well written. Whoever wrote this movie really knew a kid, because they understood that if your kid found a naked person in their house, their first thought would be like, "Hi, do you like fried chicken?" Like, I thought that scene was, if you don't like fried chicken, this is not going to work. I don't know what's going on, but we eat a lot of fried chicken in this house. So let's get that cleared up first. But it's very good, but I don't think it's like extraordinarily special. It's just a movie that I saw that I liked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Also, with a 4-star rating for this movie, Matthew, what do you have to say about this movie?
I really like this one. I'm surprised. There aren't very many movies where we all are giving them 4 stars and above. So, pretty good 70s run, I guess. I think Dustin Hoffman, Meryl Streep, Justin Henry, they all do an incredible job, and it's just like it's very realistic. This very realistic portrayal of like relationships and like just very natural dialogue, like flows very well. I think Dustin Hoffman and his son, they have really, really good relationship together. It's really fun to see. And like, the scene at the park, it's just like, there's that really like heartbreaking moment where like that gets you really scared. But I think Justin Henry also, like as a kid, brings a lot of heart to the movie. and I think you really get to care about him, and like want him to be happy. I just feel like Meryl Streep should have gotten a bit more screen time. I think it was my only issue with the film.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Justin Henry, above average kid actor. The Academy certainly thought so as well. They nominated him, I'm like pretty sure.
Yeah.
Cameron, you also have seen this movie and also have the same rating. Do you have any thoughts you want to add to this film?
Yeah, I think, well, first of all, it's the full circle of making a French toast, right? You see, I think how good he is as a dad is equivalent to how well he makes French toast. So you see that at the beginning, and then you see how he does it at the end, perfect symbolism. But
He
really,
burns a
yeah.
fucking kid.
It is very good. Like Alex, you said, I think it's very well written. That's the strongest aspect of the movie, other than the acting, of course. But I think me seeing Marriage Story before this was probably not the best idea, because this is a much more, not limited, but more focused storyline on just the dad. And it's not a full-fledged perspective story, I guess. So it makes it, I guess, feel less dynamic than it could have been, but it is still very heartfelt, feels very realistic. So yeah, it did get some emotion out of me. It's good.
Fair enough. Yes, I also had this at 4 stars. It's been roughly 3 years since I've seen this movie, and it holds up really well on rewatch for me. I think Hoffman, well, he should not have won Best Actor for this movie, is incredible, and I can't complain too much about him winning. It's just he beat someone who would have been my one or
We'll
two.
talk about that in extra credit.
We'll get there. We'll get there eventually. Hoffman's fantastic. I liked Meryl Streep's performance a lot more on this rewatch. I think I was just surprised at how little screen time she had, and was surprised that she won her Oscar for this movie, her first Oscar for this movie. But you know what? It's a devastating performance, and I understand the win. I think she's fantastic. Justin Henry, yes, he's a very good child actor. I really like that Oscar nomination for him. I think that's really cool. But yeah, overall, a very good movie, very well made. Just not one of the greatest of all time, though I understand why certain people have such a deep love and respect for this movie. So I get it. It's just not one that hits the same way for me. Still a very good winner though. Going up the star rating now. One Caleb Coho, who is not here, had this at 4.5 stars. Did he watch it? We'll never know. He's not here to tell us about it. Spence.
Don't make me agree with Coho. I don't want to be the only one here.
The numbers are there.
I went into this with very low expectations because of one Rachel Liv say. I read her review and she's like, "Yeah, my dad fucking hates Meryl Streep, and I get it now." And I was like, "Oh, this is gonna hate women and mothers and just be, oh, I love Dustin Hoffman. I love dudes who just beat their wives or whatever." But this was weirdly sensitive and understanding. Where I think I forget what it might have been Cody. Someone's review. Oh, it was Holtzman, whose review was just it's incredible how the movie is able to make you sympathize with Meryl Streep while also making her the villain of Hoffman's story.
Mm-hmm.
I think its screenplay is so smart, being able to balance all that. And yes, Hoffman is a monumentally shitty dad at the beginning. And I think part of what holds me back is I think it's hard for me to stomach the fact that someone that bad can grow and can learn and even have a few missteps along the way. But it's just really captivating and interesting the way that they're able to set this all up and actually follow through with it. And then at the end of it all, when you think that there's some semblance of normalcy, everything comes falling apart. And there's no sympathy from his bosses and his coworkers because none of them are used to raising a kid. And no sympathy from Meryl Streep because she's not considering the work that he's put in, and that men are allowed to have a family and to help raise the kids. It's not just hers because she's the mother.
Mm-hmm.
It's just really fascinating and adult in a way that we haven't really had on the show, I think, in a minute. That we've been able to like joke around. Like I'm really shocked at this.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Some adult shit right there.
Yeah. Although I would say Alex is right. The scene is like well written with the kid, but like they filmed that. They got whatever her name was naked in front of Justin Henry for however long. Like,
Jane Alexander, is that?
It's
I think so.
Not Phyllis.
no.
Whatever,
Beth
the
Williams.
woman that he was
Jo
dating.
Beth Williams.
Beth.
She's just standing there like this for probably like 6 hours or like 4 hours of filming that day. And Justin Henry's like, yeah, so you like fried chicken?
But like
that kid is changed.
The thing about it is that like that definitely happens. Like
it definitely
like
happens.
that exact
does a
thing
film
definitely.
need to
It's not
show
cool to
this?
like it's not the weirdest thing that's ever been put to film or like that has had to be filmed.
It wouldn't happen today is my thing.
They would definitely like shoot it to where like the kid wasn't there. Like they would shoot the kid in the hallway and then
use
like
a stand
They would use,
or like
they
some
would use some
mirrors.
trickery to make it look like it was the same shot. But no, so yeah, there's that. With that, all of us giving it 4 stars or higher. This is a 4.2 average rating for us, which is honestly on the higher end.
High. Yeah, that's the
very
highest we've had in a minute.
Very high rating.
One of the highest we've had recently.
I can't wait for Jack to do the decade recap because this decade's gonna be so weird. Do the
Right, so are we settled on Dustin Hoffman for standout performer?
Yes.
Yeah, I would love to pick Meryl Streep. I really want to. But she has so little time in this movie. And it's like she's either big swings or bunts.
Yeah, I think Dustin Hoffman as Ted, he's our pick. He has to be. Now, let me open up Letterboxd.
Alex, what are you thinking? You look a little like
I kind of want to pick the kid.
Yeah.
I mean, valid.
He's a contender, for sure.
Here's like, as much as I hate Dustin Hoffman as a person, I think that he like is running circles around the kid just because he's a kid and can't do much.
Yeah,
the kid isn't given that much to do. I think the strongest acting performance, like the strongest acting moment in the whole movie, probably belongs to Dustin Hoffman when Meryl Streep is on the stand and the lawyer is asking her like, in your longest relationship, did that fail? And he's there like, nah, that wasn't you. Like, I think that was probably the best, like the strongest acting of all of the whole movie. So I guess I don't want to really give it. I don't want to give anything to Dustin Hoffman.
But I agree with you, but there's a lot of options.
But like,
but it's him.
Yeah. It's not Meryl Streep. It's a movie. I don't think. I guess give it to Dustin Hoffman. I'm just gonna be upset about it.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna be bummed. Sorry.
Cool. So I'm gonna quickly share my screen here, if my internet will let me. Great. Yeah. So that's sharing now. Come on. Don't be mean. There we go. All right. So where do we want to put Hoffman here?
Hoffman is really good.
Relatively high. I don't think this is one of the elite performances we've had.
Dude, I would. Oh my god, but fucking.
I think this will go in.
2 Ayers is so low, and I'm pissed.
Here's my thing. I would say either below Diane Keaton or fucking skyrocket him.
I was gonna say that below Diane Keaton or something else on top.
Legitimately, I'd put him at 11.
Why is Julie Andrews so high?
She's great.
Because Julie Andrews.
Okay, here, Alex. We can put her lower if you put Hoffman at 11.
I don't mind that actually. I was gonna look at the top. I was gonna look at what was in like the 10 to 15 range. I definitely think that Dustin Hoffman has better acting performance, like a better performance, stuff that I'm gonna remember way more than Carl Malden, way more than Lionel Barrymore, way more than Ernest Borgnine. I think that is true. Maybe not as much as Ingrid Bergman. I remember a lot from Casablanca.
No, Bergman should be
Bergman
higher.
is
Yeah,
way
she's
too low.
Yes,
incredible.
So
he
low.
should be.
Okay, you can't yell at me for
I'm not
for
yelling
Sound
at
of
you.
Music
I'm just
and then
yelling
go,
in general.
Bergman.
Which is a
Hey,
fucking
man.
abomination, and I hate.
This
Uh,
is what goes around.
Can-
But this
so-
this is what comes around. I understand.
As a guest of the show, I just have to sit here in bewilderment of what is happening on this.
Oh,
list.
Cameron, welcome to picture this. We just hate each other all the time. So you're just
The thing
for-
is, we've
for-
all turned on each other at like various
For
points. I think I've
posterity's
turned on
sake-
Spence 5 times.
for posterity's sake, what's above Bergman?
Yeah, what is our top 10? Because we're locking this.
Oh,
in.
here's
What's
the
our
problem.
top 10?
It's Charles Lawton. That's the issue. Why is Paul Newman
Charles
that
Laughton.
high?
That's not fair. I like Paul Newman.
He's not
God,
that
Vito
good.
Moreno
He'd
is
be in the top
high.
10, but he'd probably be my 10 out of those. Charles
Newman's
Lawton
not
deserves to
above
be the top
Bergman.
5
Paul Newman
spot,
is just Paul
probably.
Newman.
If it was
So, like-
Charles Lawton and
So can we agree that Hoffman is good at 11?
Yeah, this is fine.
Yeah, hang on. I have to fix this because I never fixed that.
Oh,
Lionel
I love you,
Barrymore
Jack, but there's
as-
so much. There's so much in that list that needs to be updated.
Yeah.
2 hours later.
I don't care.
Fixed.
Uncle, Grandpa, whatever.
Oh no.
All right.
My grandpa Martin Vanderhoff.
No, he's done.
Cool. His name is Grandpa or whatever the fuck his name is.
Okay.
All right.
Matt, you hit the song.
Oh, I'm going first. Okay. Asian.
Hello and welcome back to $1 Million Racist. Cameron, get used to it. The portion of the
fucking
show
Cameron did
where
yell
we
Asian.
rank every Best Picture winner on how racist it is. How racist is Kramer versus Kramer?
It's not.
Well, it's just lack
Is
of
there a
diversity.
black
in general,
person
but-
in Kramer versus Kramer?
Yeah, exactly. I don't think
Is this movie all white people?
It's all white people.
it's all white people.
Yeah.
It's
So that's-
it's
So this
like how
movie
Wes
did not
Anderson.
make it into the Best Picture lineup with today's
That's true.
diversity
New
standards.
rules wouldn't qualify.
It's like how Wes Anderson's movies aren't racist, but it's really weird. He doesn't cast any black people like ever.
Until Jeffrey Wright.
Yeah, that's his dude. That's his guy.
Immediately countered. You were wrong right away.
I'm like,
Yeah.
What? I don't think it's racist, but I definitely think it's weird that it's like so white.
Lack of diversity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's So
Welcome
middle tier.
to welcome
somewhere
to
like
the
most
seventies.
of the
This is
show.
Hollywood.
Somewhere in the middle, but it's not doing anything actively racist.
Yeah.
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 So like kind of around the Rebecca area, like there's nothing like really racist.
Rebecca is
about it,
gayer,
but, like,
therefore it's less gay. Below Rebecca.
Okay.
It's less racist, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Rebecca is a very white movie though too.
It's very white, yes.
But it's
that is
gay, so we
correct.
get some
That's
extra
good.
points.
Speaking of gay,
Right.
so that's
Wait, no,
Okay, Cameron,
Matthew,
hit the song.
Matthew, close us out quick.
Close us out.
What do I have to do?
Just yell Asian.
Asian. Don't clip that. Don't clip that.
What is the second best version of us doing that? Because that still my favorite thing the show has ever given us. Anyway,
Let's do the thing. I guess that counts. All right. This is the part of the show where we talk about how gay this movie is. Movie about marriage and the lack thereof. So, Spence, how gay would you say Kramer versus Kramer is?
Meryl Streep is for the gays, obviously. Dustin Hoffman, so homophobic. Like that dude would call us every slur in the book and then walk away happily.
While making his French toast.
Yes. Is French toast gay? This is French toast with
That's
you,
the real
with the
question.
boys' gay.
Let's rank it.
Here's the thing. It's not actively homophobic, but it feels homophobic. So I think we keep it low.
You could just feel it.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Okay, here we go. I would put it below Rocky, above
Below?
Gentleman's Agreement.
Rocky is good, I think.
Because I feel like Rocky would he'd understand, you know?
Uh-huh.
Like he'd
I mean,
have
here's the thing. Here's the thing. The Rocky movies don't get gay until the third one.
Well, but also here's the thing. Rocky might say a slur, but he'll apologize and he'll learn from it. Hoffman will just
That's
move
fair.
on.
I didn't know you didn't like being called. That's my bad.
But-
I'm sorry. I should have done that.
It's not as homophobic as William Friedkin.
You know what? You're probably right. We'll save that. We'll move on.
There's
None of
no
us even
conflict.
agreed. None of us
There's
even
no
agreed.
conflict today.
None of us even agreed.
They were
I said
cute.
that- I
That-
said that
that
was good.
counts.
I said that was good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't say anything
That's
against
two.
it, I guess.
It doesn't matter. I mean, none of this matters. We're doing this.
Uh,
We're doing this on a Sunday afternoon. We're 20 minutes in. What else is left? What do we do here?
Alex hit the song.
Hit the song.
I just can.
What is this?
This is the part of the show where we talk about if this movie, yes, indeed, this movie is better than the movie that we believe, we project, we hope will win Best Picture this year at the Academy Awards. That is Barbie. So now I have to pose a question. Jack, we did this segment recently.
We
Yeah.
did this
Oh,
last
you weren't
episode,
here
and we
for
said
it.
Last episode.
If you check in the
I
chat,
was
if
You
you
weren't
check in
really
the
on
chat, Jack, there is an update for everything that was changed with that episode.
That's true.
Yeah.
Good to know. I'll
Yeah,
I
you
think
gotta
it's-
start a list.
I believe literally the only two movies better than Barbie are both Godfathers, which is still fucking stupid.
No, I think
No,
there's
that's-
one or
that-
two more.
that
There's one or
tracks.
two
There
more.
was
It's
There's one
literally
or two
just
more.
that, I think.
No. I got outvoted on a couple of things. Because
the
I
apartment.
Better than Barbie, The Godfather,
Yeah,
Godfather
we
Part
did
2. That's it.
Yeah.
it's on Coho's, I thought.
No, maybe. I'm saying in the picture of this group chat. It's
It was
up there.
post Lawrence of Arabia, right?
This is not Lawrence.
Maybe.
Not Lawrence.
That's like when we
Forget.
those movies.
For the love of God, what is this about Lawrence of Arabia?
When we started, which
We
movies
went
started
back in time to see what we believed would be better. Like we went through our entire list
Oh,
of
God.
movies that we've done so far and just voted by hands
Yeah.
whether or not Barbie was better than them. And then someone made a list. I think Coho did.
Go home.
It doesn't matter. The point is Kramer versus Kramer better than Barbie? And here, I'm just gonna say it.
Oh,
No.
No.
Barbie is clearly better than Kramer versus Kramer.
Working on so many more levels.
Yeah.
You know what you would call this movie if it was about two interns in Hollywood who just really want to make their bosses happy? Creamer versus Creamer.
Anyway,
But
It's better than the other Kramer making jokes. Michael Richardson.
anyway.
No? Okay.
So no,
Anyway.
is the
No,
is the
no, it
consensus
is not.
opinion
No,
is
it is
not
not.
better than
not better.
than Barbie. Cool, Jack. Do
Yeah,
that
so what's
at some
next?
point in time. What's next is I do believe I just say I just can one more time, and we move on
love
with
this.
our
I love
lives.
the stank you put on that.
Well, we're gonna have this for as long as we keep doing this show,
Ben,
yes.
because I don't think we're gonna last a
Adelaide.
year.
Ben,
So we gotta find ways to keep
I
it fresh.
swear on all that is good and holy in this world, when I see you, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to punch you square in the fucking nose for saying stank so much. I hate this.
Stank?
I hate
Can it
this.
be
It's
filmed?
really fun,
Will it
Jack.
be
Do
on
you think you would win that
Netflix?
fight?
Stank?
Yes.
That's where you draw the line of all the obtuse.
No,
bullshit
it's
you
just
guys do.
annoying.
Stank is worse. Okay, I'm at a loss. All right,
Alex, when we see Jack, we'll do the stanky leg to really just add
I will.
insult to injury.
I mean I'll lose my leg shortly thereafter, but sure.
He's asking.
You've seen
for it at
how
this point.
positively immobile I am at some points in time. Sure, yeah. If I get on a roller coaster, I become a puzzle. Like I become many different bits.
You become
All right. What other parts of the
Nazis,
show?
no Nazis in this one. So,
Well.
and I don't think we have to
Well.
do the worst ensemble
No.
or Louis Jourdain award. But you know,
No.
what's next? Do we just rank it now?
Yeah, let's just
Yeah.
rank it.
Yeah, I think we could probably do the John Cazale Award once we get to. Is Out of Africa Meryl Streep's last Best Picture winner?
That can't be true.
I'll look it up.
I think so.
Is that what the John Cazale Award is for?
It's for like continued success in Best Picture winners.
Okay, so I'm just gonna Kramer. Okay, let's rank this shit.
God, have you ever thought about what's gonna happen if Meryl Streep dies? Like when it happens? Like,
Fuck you. Don't make me think
wow.
about that.
It won't happen.
Don't make me think about that.
They're gonna happen.
I mean,
Where are we
she's 74,
Forever.
so
Fuck you.
Okay, yeah, above.
Mark Ronson will deliver a heartfelt tribute.
It's like how whenever Barbara Streisand dies, I need the Duck Soup guys to play their song sadly at her funeral.
I think we go below All the King's Men.
Higher.
Above.
I
all
think
the Kingsmen.
higher.
Above.
I
Above.
know all
for
King's
the
Men, but
eternity.
it's the shit above it needs to go higher.
I
would put this at 10. Or sorry, at 11.
I'll go as high as 13.
I go.
I can't put it
Above Mutiny.
I put above Mutiny. Above Mutiny.
Yes!
But I don't go above American in Paris.
You know
You know
what?
what? I'll match
We'll
it.
come.
I'll match it. I'll go above Mutiny.
Okay,
That's
Jack,
fair.
Jack, above American in Paris. Above
Nope.
American in Paris.
Nope.
Damn it.
Sorry. I won't abide by that either. No.
American
Cool.
Paris
With
is one of
that-
the greatest scenes in
So,
film
um,
history. Kramer versus
Unless I'm
Kramer.
unless I'm missing something, Meryl Streep's last Best Picture appearance is an Out of Africa.
Mm.
Lovely.
I can't believe Julie and Julia didn't get.
Mamma Mia, here we go again.
Yeah.
Right?
That's crazy.
Monumental.
Okay, so then
Devil Wears Prada was robbed. Cool. Wow.
so with that,
Alright.
I think there's only one thing left.
Extra credit!
I fully forgot that was a segment. I don't know why.
There was a
All
movie
right.
we watched for this.
Oh shit!
The
Did
best.
anyone watch
Bird?
anything that was not called All That Jazz?
I watched Breaking Away less than a year ago.
All right, cool. Rank it.
So I watched this in October, and it was just a very, very charming movie. It's really fun to just like see these characters interact every day, and that like final race just really leaves you with a smile. It's very easy to root for the competitors. It's very engaging, and so one of the few sports movies that I actually enjoy.
Fair enough. I
Nice.
don't know what the hell Breaking Away is, other than the fact that it's nominated
It's
for
a
Best
coming of age movie about biking. I watched like 20 minutes and I didn't love it.
It's really a vibes movie.
Yeah.
Picture. Where are we ranking it?
Above all of up towards like the 4-star area.
The fact that Butch Cassidy is so low is still like one of
The
our.
fact
Oh,
that
these aren't
Mary
4 stars?
Poppins-
My gosh.
Yeah. Because some people here just fucking hate Citizen Kane for some goddamn reason.
I
Wait.
just put it up below Cries and Whispers. Yeah,
Tell me Cries and Whispers is 4 stars at least.
it is. Yeah.
It's 4.5 for me. I just didn't watch it in time for the.
But
Oh wait,
the
yes. I did.
Bells of St. Mary's is 61.
To be
Yeah.
fair, like 2 people control this list, and it happens to be the 2 people that really like the Bells of St. Mary's.
I
Like,
don't like Bells of St. Mary's.
yeah. I also saw it. I did not care for it, but two people control this list, and they thought it was good. I thought it was good. I don't know.
All that jazz. Who wants to kick us off here? You know what, Matthew? You watched it most recently. Give us
Okay.
your review.
Yeah, that's fair.
You and
Yeah.
Cameron.
Do you want to speak or should I speak first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
I'm still kind of reeling through it. We just watched it, like finished it several minutes ago. So I don't know how coherent my thoughts will be, but I kind of have issues with 70s movies sometimes because of how they're paced and I don't know, just how the scenes flow. But I think with Bob Fosse directing this, it makes it a lot more interesting to me than a lot of 70 movies. So yeah, I thought it was really well edited for one, and the use of I don't know the abstractness of it, the different musical numbers were incredible, obviously. So I thought it was a really interesting portrayal of a real life person, like maybe the most unique biopic I've ever seen, or like biopic that's based on his life. So yeah, I enjoyed it quite a bit. So it had quite a big hurdle for me being a 70s movie in general. So I enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. For me, having watched this for the second time now, I will say it went up to a 5-star. I think having like watching some of those early scenes, it's really recontextualized based on like what I already knew about the movie, like how it ended. And so there are a lot of scenes with like the angel that like were kind of confusing during the first watch that I feel like you could maybe get a better sense about the character. I think there's you get to see that like stand-up thing about like the 5 stages of grief really early on, and like how it plays into like the ending later on. It's really interesting. And obviously just Roy Scheider does a phenomenal job of just playing this Bob Fosse character. And it's just like very interesting to see the way he like just commands the screen, and how he like directs these stage numbers, and like obviously incredible choreography there. Every single song and dance number is incredible to watch, and especially that final sequence with like no bye bye love. It's just perfect, and it's just has some really surreal and like the sort of surreality of it and of all, and the visual style that Bob Fosse brings to Joe Gideon's life, just the way everything it has to say about mortality and like how he's reflecting on his own life, I think is just very, very interesting.
Yeah, I'll go next. I think here's the thing. There's very few movies out there that I can say I think are flawless or as close to flawless as you can get. This is one of them. I love this movie so much. I think it's possibly the best edited movie ever, in my opinion. It has the single greatest musical number put to film with Bye Bye Life. Had Roy Scheider won Best Actor, he would be my number 1 or number 2 to ever win Best Actor, period. End of story. It's back and forth between him and Ray Milland, but it's close. I think this movie is absolutely incredible from beginning to end. Joe Gideon, Bob Fosse, whatever you want to call him, is one of the most interesting characters put to film, in my opinion. And I think a lot of that is because it is just Bob Fosse looking in the mirror and being like, I fucking suck. I was not a good husband, and I kind of just was a terrible person. And putting that out there on the screen is like both a really ballsy thing to do and just just incredible to pull off in that way. Like there's a lot of ways you can do that and have it fall flat. He pulls it off so well here, and I think he should have won Best Director for this. This should have won Best Picture. This should be a Best Actor winner. There's so many things it should have won that it didn't, and that's a little upsetting to me. But it's definitely, of the two Bob Fosse movies, this and Cabaret, without question, the better film in my opinion. It keeps climbing my top 100 every time I watch it, and if I'm being honest, Bye Bye Life, very dangerously close to cracking top 10 just scenes in general for me in all of film.
Hear me out. You do what you should have done in 72 and give all that jazz picture and Coppola director.
Is this Apocalypse Now?
Apocalypse Now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, Apocalypse Now is fucking great, but I was not gonna rewatch it. Like again, when this class has 3 4.5 stars.
Yeah.
Fair.
Mm-hmm.
And the normal rate would probably be like a 4 for me. So like this is an amazing class.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Damn. Spence, anything else you want to say about this movie?
I mean, I think I've always been a little bit colder on Bye Bye Life personally, but I think it's incredible as a whole film. I'm gonna say right now I want it above Star Wars. Just put it like one above Star Wars and I'll be happy. My favorite part of this was watching, I think, with both of you two a year ago for the first time.
Yes.
It was a rewatch for me because when I first saw it when I was like 13 or something, I fucking hated it for some reason. No, I was wrong. But during one of the I think during a surgery scene, Jack
open heart
legitimately
surgery.
threw up on call, and that was just fucking great. And I don't know, did you throw up again this time?
No. Here's
You were
the thing.
ready.
I
You
didn't
knew it,
know
buddy.
that was happening. I had eaten before watching this movie.
You were just
I had
having
a
like some
glass
sausage
full of
links.
milk, and I was drinking that the whole time, and then that scene comes on, and here's the thing: surgery scenes for me, whether or not they look good, do not mix. And so that comes on, and I'm just like feeling lightheaded, and then all of a sudden I feel like I'm gonna throw up, so I immediately just bolt to the bathroom. I think I might have forgot to mute, but
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you didn't. Yeah.
okay, well, good. That took me by surprise, but now that I know that it's coming, I can prepare myself, and if need be, look away.
Yeah, did you close your eyes?
Yeah,
You will-
it's the same thing with my second favorite movie of all time, Return of the King. Every time Shelob is on screen, it's a roll of the dice. Do I look or do I tilt my hat down and look away?
When did it move down to second?
Beginning of this year?
Did he get replaced by Portrait?
Yes.
Yeah.
How was that a question?
Yeah. I don't know. I
Just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Cameron, I have a question.
Jack, I'll make your life way easier. Just type 10 in that fucking bar.
Yeah, that's true.
You know
Yes.
what? That's fair.
I'm saving you so much time there.
Also, Cameron, what was worse, the open heart surgery or the gore from Talk to Me?
The open heart surgery. I mean, I guess it's more realistic. So
Uh-huh.
So,
Yeah.
is there any contention about putting it number 4?
Is there any contention about putting it number 2?
No.
Fuck it. Yeah, just run.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm okay with 2. I'm good with 2. I
Hey,
am
Jack,
happy with
Jack.
it's under
What if
12
we
Angry
won?
Men, so I'm fine.
What do you put at 1?
No, I can't.
There's no line in 12 Angry Men that is as good as it's Showtime, folks.
I don't.
Oh,
First of all, I hate that you pronounce the L in that.
Folks.
Second of all,
Do you not pronounce the
folks?
L in?
Folks?
Do you
It's
not
folks.
Not a
pronounce?
word.
folks,
It's Showtime, folks.
Folks.
Yeah, you definitely are. supposed to
people from
pronounce
the
the L.
Midwest and Newfoundland pronounce the L. That's
Hey
it.
Spence, are you from Newfoundland? Then I just
I'm
didn't
not
know.
from the Midwest either.
Yeah, I don't think that that's true. I'm
It's
just gonna
Showtime, folks.
Yeah, you
That's
definitely are
just
supposed
not
to pronounce
right.
the L.
Folks.
Anyways,
Whatever.
Who wants to put it at number 1? Anyone else?
I didn't see it.
I'm still
Star Wars
too early
is
in my watch of
high.
it.
It's way too fucking high.
Welcome
Yes.
to the show with Caleb Coho.
No, you put it that high as well.
I
You
mean, I
and
did that.
Matthew
To,
both
I
put
did
it
that.
high.
I did
wanted
that
it
to
lower.
spite Annie Hall. I did that to spite Annie Hall.
No, you did it despite the Goodbye
These are
Girl,
two
which is
completely
great.
different lists.
You
I
would
just
enjoy
wanted to-
it.
The Goodbye Girl is good. Yeah,
I haven't
it's a good
seen
movie.
it. Anyway, with that,
As long as Bowman's not watching the show, he doesn't know I watched it yet.
he's not going to watch the show. Let's be honest. We have one viewer. His name is Andrew James Barr,
Cameron
Yeah.
watches sometimes.
and he's not watching.
Yeah, I'm actually watching it on my phone on the side, so we have a viewer.
Yo, that's what's up.
It's not counted on the screen for some reason, but we do have a viewer apparently. All right. Well, with that, I think that's it. Cool. Yeah, let me just quick Spence ramble a bit as we
Penis.
talk about what's coming next.
Close
Oh,
the
good
show.
goodness.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
so
the end of the show. It's been a
Close,
really
close
good
that.
run.
Close extra credit. Close
You have
extra
to-
credit.
you have
Close
to
extra
shit
credit.
You have shit to
check the
promote.
clip. Check
Oh
the
yeah,
clip.
that's right. I have to play
Check
the
the
clip.
clip. Check the clip.
Extra credit.
So, much to Alex's dismay, the show is continuing. However, we are going bi-weekly. So next Sunday we won't be here, not because we're skipping, because no one showed the fuck up, because we're actually choosing to not be here.
You're almost every week.
Extra credits. That's not a guarantee though. We're also just, taking time off so we can be more consistent on our time on.
Mhm. That is
Yeah.
Yep.
And also, if one of us just stops showing up, we'd like to take this opportunity, no one in particular, that I've had a great time. Again, just speaking generally, that I've had a great time doing this show.
But, yeah,
Except
'cause
for the
Ca-
movies
Cam-
that were awful.
Unfortunately,
Tom Jones.
Cameron will not be here next week. He is
Yeah,
quitting
I
the
know.
show.
So
Yeah.
why even watch, right? You still should.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll be watching
I
too.
disagree. Yeah, Tom Jones, not good.
No, Tom Jones. was
Lawrence
bad.
of Arabia, vastly overrated.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
fair.
Ordinary People is next. Then maybe if we're still here, Chariots of Fire.
Oh,
Oh man. That's
Hey,
uh,
do you know you're supposed to be selling this show?
No.
Hey, gang,
no.
Chariots
the
of
80s.
Fire in a
Yeah,
month.
80s.
That ship
Hey.
has sailed, my friend.
This is
No.
we're all holding. It's like a Mexican standoff, but none of us want to
Can
be
I
holding
take
the
the
guns.
80s off? Can I just not?
You get
And then
Amadeus.
later,
Ugh!
Gandhi.
Fucking
Movie I have not
I'm not gonna
seen
be here
since
for
the 10th grade in social
Can we
studies.
go black? Can we
I
go
hope
back
you
to
have a
like
whole
the
day
30s?
reserved for that.
Everything was
because
like an hour and a half and just really boring.
yeah.
I honestly, I'd like to just do an Oscars show about classics and just explore what that was.
The 30s. The 30s.
Yeah, let's go back.
What
to
a
the 30s.
fun decade.
Honestly, I'd just be down for a rewatch from Wings onwards, and then just call it a day when we
Stop.
leave.
Just stop whenever we're like, oh yeah, Tom Jones sucked.
Yeah,
Enough of that.
when we got Tom Jones, just be like, all right, this was fun. Bye.
Let's
Don't
skip
get
this
burned
social network.
True.
Didn't win, but yeah. Cool. With that, this has been Picture This. Maybe we'we'll be back. We don't even know.
I
If
won't.
we are,
Not all of us will.
bye-bye.
I do wish we could chat longer, but I'm having an old friend for dinner. Bye.